Hello and welcome to your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub, the Creatia Conversation, which I wish had a shorter intro so I could catch Will in the middle of bong rips during the intro. I tried to surprise him. I am your host, the patron saint of podcasting, Warden Matt Ritter, and I am here with my co-host, purveyor of Rivet City Radio, host of Botch Bots and Chair Shots, one half, the other half, the better half of the DP boys, but the lesser half of the boss bitch herself, the Will Gray, chef by trade and a mark by choice.
Hola, Mateo. How are you today? It's DP Tuesday.
It is DP Tuesday. I was a little out of order there at the end, but I got about everything. I got everything in. I'm just a little out of order.
As long as it gets there, right?
That's all that matters. How you been, Will? It's only been a day since I've got to talk podcasting with you, so you know.
There's been not a lot happening. Yesterday was really easy for me. Like, I kind of took the day off. I only had to post a couple episodes. I really just kind of laid around. I played some Fortnite. I'm trudging through the end of Tears of the Kingdom. I have passed the 100 mission mark, total missions in the game, and I have 5 left on the main quest to finish the entire story. So I'm like just pounding through it at this point just to say I finished it.
I was going to say, I feel like you should have beat that game by now.
Well, I didn't do any of the main quest. I did the game backwards, to be completely honest.
Like, I did all the side quests first.
I went and explored. I got my map open. I started exploring in like the Nether, like the underworld and the sky bases. And then I did my shrines. And then I started doing all the other stuff. And now what I'm doing is just kind of walking through the main quest for the story. I've spent 100 hours on the game at this point. I'm like, I may as well play the game now.
Fair enough. Hi, Allison.
Hello, Al.
I played a little Diablo last night.
Nice.
Got caught. I watched an episode of Nitro last night, or finished an episode of Nitro last night. So I got one more Thunder and then Super Brawl, and then I'm ready to record this weekend. So I should be good to go. Still haven't caught up on Heels because I've been trying to get through the WCW shit. So once I do that, I'll probably have 2 episodes to catch up on.
So good.
Ahsoka drops tonight, and then I found out last night that there was a new episode of Masked Singer, which me and the wife watched together. So we'll have to get caught up on that as well. But it was just Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Nitro last night, and a little bit of Diablo. We beat I know you don't play, but there's a character called Varshna, and you got to beat Varshan, and then you got to beat him. All my selfies are good.
All of them.
Anyway, you beat him, and it's for the season. And then as you go on, they're like, "Oh, you have to beat what was it? Something else, like because they have like invokers. They're brutal, wrathful, malignant, blah blah blah. But there's another foul echo, like an echo of him, and then a tormented on torment mode. So we went and did the torment mode version last night, which was fucking pain in the ass. Like, we didn't die. He just took forever to kill, and he kept getting his fucking shield back up, and it was pissing me off. And I'm like, it's going to take like 15 fucking minutes. Like, this sucks. But we got it done.
I played a ton of Diablo 3. Me and my sister played a lot. That was kind of just a sit around and grind game.
Yep.
So it was fun. She played more than I did, but I get the gist of Diablo. So I get some of the words you're saying. I know what some of them mean. And I'm not anti-Diablo by any means. It's just one of those that I haven't got to or I haven't played yet. I'm about to start Hogwarts next after I finish Tears of the Kingdom. That
part I get. I was just saying, because you haven't played, you're not going to know who I'm talking about or what the season is on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with you on that. I want to thank everybody who's joining us. If you're joining us live, and that would be Allison, and we love Allison. Thank you. I'll get you that selfie. Oh no, I guess what? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying we were having a boring virtual conference and she's leaving us. I was like, that's rude.
No.
Twitch.tv/Creatia World. If you have what, Will?
If you have an Amazon Prime,
then you have
a Prime Gaming subscription.
And if you have a Prime Gaming subscription, you get a free sub where?
On Twitch.
Every month. You can use it. You have to redo it. You have to do it on your computer because the mobile app sucks. But it costs you absolutely nothing. It is already roped into the Amazon Prime subscription that you are already paying, and it helps out your favorite Twitch streamers and also takes money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket, which we need to do. He doesn't need all that money. He's not doing anything good with it anyway. So, help out one of your favorite Twitch streamers, which should either be me or Will or anyone that can receive subs on Twitch that you enjoy watching. Show them a little support. You can also go to youtube.com/creationworld, where it is free to like, to subscribe, to comment. And what does that do, Will?
It boosts the algorithm and it helps find new listeners.
Which we want. We want new listeners. We want to expose ourselves to new ears and faces in a completely consensual way. Because if you enjoy us, then I'm pretty sure other people enjoy us. So share us around. Don't be selfish. There's enough of me and Will to go around. Ask our wives, girlfriends, and I guess Vince isn't really a mistress.
Vince is a lot of things, but I'm not sure if I would call him a mistress.
Yeah. And that point, there's also this little thing I like to say, flick the bean. It's the notification bell up top. You click that, you get notified every time we go live, Monday through Friday for this show, The Creatia Conversation. Saturdays at 11 p.m. Central Time for Smacking It Raw, and every other week, Sundays, also 11 p.m. Central Time, midnight Eastern, for Getting Offed. Oh yeah, one thing. I might have mentioned we're the number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub. And if you didn't believe me, the link's right there, pornhub.com/model/creationworld. There you go, check us out on Pornhub. All of our exclusive watch alongs, everything that we do is there. So go check us out and go watch some videos and watch me and Will and Katie sit down and make fun of porn parodies. Well, the rack, it wasn't me. But you know what I mean. All right, Will, I think that means it's the fun part of the show. It's newsy time.
Newsy time.
Me, the woman in your bed, or Will? Taekwon. Which bitch you talking about? Because you refer to just about everyone as a bitch. So I get very confused. I do look a little sleepy today. Let's talk about the thing that I really want to talk about, that I can't wait to talk about, that I'll get into more in a more aggressive way on Saturday. Coming from comicbook.com's Liam Crowley report. Matt Riddle pulled from Monday Night Raw and upcoming live events. Now, if you watched Monday Night Raw last night, you know that this is a fact because Drew was there all by himself. So over the weekend, there were reports that the Port Authority was sent onto a plane that was deboarding for a disturbance from an intoxicated passenger that happened to be one Matthew Riddle, not Ritter, Riddle. Don't get us confused, please. I'll hate you forever. And after they went through and everyone was let go and they said he was very apologetic and everything, he went to Instagram and accused one of the Port Authority police officers of sexually assaulting him or harassing him, making him feel small and insignificant in a post that he then deleted, to which there is now an investigation going into. WWE superstar accused New York City police officer of sexual assault this past weekend, taking to Instagram. Riddle shared a now deleted post in which he claimed he was sexually assaulted by an officer and harassed at JFK International Airport in Queens, New York. Riddle described the situation as really weird and uncomfortable and claimed that the officer involved made a point to make him feel small and useless. Shortly after Riddle's Instagram posts and reports surfaced that Port Authority officers were answering to a call about a disorderly person who was deplaning, and that person was Riddle. The report added that the police officer talked to Riddle, who met their conversations with apologies. While there were no official police reports filed, Port Authority is said to have launched an internal investigation into the matter. As reported by PW Insider, Riddle is not backstage at Monday Night Raw, and he is not expected to work this weekend's WWE live events, despite being initially booked for both the September 16th and 17th shows. My guess is they're waiting to see what the investigation pulls up as to any legitimacy to whether or not Mr. Riddle was harassed. Now, she didn't. Fuck you, Taekwon. I hate you, and I'm not reading any of your comments anymore. Um, I will get into my personal feelings on Smack and Raw because I feel like this is not the place for that, and maybe throw a little party and excitement. But as a news source place, and not as a biased wrestling content creator that I am, yeah, I'm assuming they're waiting to see what kind of happens with this investigation, or if anything really comes of it, if he was telling the truth or not, before any further decision is made. But it is not looking good with his history with just being released from rehab and now being intoxicated in public post his return from rehab. So we will see what happens.
This is one of those situations where you just hope for the best for a terrible person, because you never want bad things to happen to somebody, especially somebody with substance abuse. I don't, but people with substance abuse problems, like, you always want the best for them, and he doesn't seem to be taking the steps to better himself in any capacity. So at this point, you just have to know you hold him responsible, and solely him. So this is Matt Riddle doing Matt Riddle shit and being an idiot because he got in trouble in UFC. Jesus Christ. UFC. He got in trouble there. He got in trouble in WWE multiple times. He had his most recent falling out. He had to go to rehab again. So this isn't something new. This is, I said it about your Chicago guy. What was that guy who used to wrestle at AEW?
CM Punk.
CM Punk. There you go. I said the
Pepsi
same
Phil.
thing. Pepsi Phil. When you get in trouble and people say the same things about you everywhere you work, it's eventually going to be true. Not that I'm comparing your guy to Riddle. I wouldn't dare. But this is Riddle doing Riddle things.
It is. You brought up the UFC. Also today, officially closed is the deal between WWE, UFC, Endeavor, and at the New York Stock Exchange. I actually think I have that. Where did hold on. I think I put it here. I think I saved it. So I'm going to send it to you, and then I can pull it up in the DMs. Yeah, I did. All right. But yeah, no, their official New York Stock Exchange, what is that called? The ticker symbol? Ticker symbol, that's what it is.
Yeah, their symbol.
TKO.
TKO.
And share screen. Boom. Boom. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That is the scene. A UFC gigantic title, a huge WWE championship, all of that in front of the New York Stock Exchange. How you feeling about the merger and the closing today? I know we talked a little bit about it and the worries on Saturday from some employees who may or may not be losing their jobs or looking to get out.
This is big in the world of wrestling in the sense that it's the first time since 1952 that a McMahon isn't the primary owner of the WWE anymore. So looking at it from that perspective, it's historic there. The other side of it is we're in uncharted territory now because nobody but a McMahon has ever owned this company. Starting today, you saw an absence in their Twitter from 11:59 until like 11 a.m. where nobody tweeted. And then the first thing they tweeted was the merger on the New York Stock Exchange. So what that says to me is, like, you're going to immediately start seeing internal changes. Maybe not so much on TV right away, but this is going to be really different. And I don't know if it'll be good, bad, or otherwise yet. They said it's a $21.8 billion company in the merger.
Billion with a B.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos, the guy we were just talking about with way too much money, was the single largest buyer of stock and holdings of anybody, private or investment firm. Yeah. Right off the rip. I was up at first thing in the morning unintentionally, but I was there when the market opened. And within minutes, it was reporting that Jeff Bezos and his people were buying up TKO stock in the handfuls.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that.
It's weird, man. Like the next few months are going to be crazy with the TV deals for Fox being up next September. There's no telling where Fox will go if Bezos and Amazon are the ones that bought up a bunch of these. Was this just a proxy buyout for Endeavor so that Bezos could get the WWE in his pocket that way because he couldn't outbid Fox or Comcast?
And what if we end up having to watch all of the WWE pay-per-views on Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is legitimately like this is a huge ordeal in the world of business because we've seen like in the Big Brother world, everybody's familiar with what the term backdoor means, and in porn, everybody's familiar with what the term backdoor means. But in the business world, doing something by proxy is like getting another company to buy something for you so that you can come around and get it on the back end.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Like this is very unfortunate that this happened this way because the way I see it, Bezos didn't have a direct line to get it himself. So he waited till somebody else bought it. It went public and then he bought more shares than anybody else.
I didn't realize that the man that's been, seducing you and insulting you all in the same chat over and over again had the kind of money to buy SmackDown TV. Like, listen, you might have a sugar daddy, Will.
I definitely have a sugar daddy. There's a reason why I talk so well with my daddy. He's nothing like that little punk ass Jadis, that's for sure.
Well, we're on corporate news and things like that. There's, I don't know if anyone's heard. Yeah, we barely discussed it. There's a little strike going on in a place called Hollywood. And apparently, Drew Barrymore did some shit, didn't she?
She did. I saw this first thing in the morning, and I'm excited. I get to sit at the cool kids table and lead my first article in Creatia Conversations. This is coming from USA Today. What I originally sent Matt came from Under the Desk News on TikTok, which is like wishy-washy. You listen to it, you understand that all of that is freelance journalism done by whoever wants to say whatever they want. So I went and found a USA Today article that supported everything that TikTok said. This is coming published yesterday evening by Gary Levin at USA Today. Drew Barrymore to return amid writer strike. Which other daytime talk shows will follow? The long and the short of the article comes down to a quote about 2/3 down. I own this choice, she wrote in an Instagram post Sunday for a show that may have my name on it, but this is bigger than just me. And we'll put a large production staff back to work, apparently, as its star improvises without their writers. The WGA announced plans to ticket her studio on Manhattan's West 57th Street. The important thing to take away from this is Drew Barrymore is a weekday talk show, not a weekday news show. Her writers are WGA writers. The people who write for USA Today and write for Good Morning America and stuff like that are news writers. They're on a different contract than the WGA writers are. What Drew Barrymore is doing is taking scab writers and bringing them over to union jobs and putting them to work. And being raised in a Teamster house, there's a lot of emotions about unions. What she's doing is going against everything that this strike had led up to this point. And if other people follow suit, then it's just going to keep belittling and taking back what these writers and actors are trying to get across.
Which is right after we talked yesterday with Katie of the news that there are individual studios that are willing to meet the demands of the writers and those things and get back to work outside of their collective bargaining company. So this feels like it's never going to end. And instead of just waiting it out and doing the right thing, we're fucking it up. Drew, you're fucking it up.
I worry that people who are eager to get work in the industry will take these positions without realizing how detrimental this will be to the rest of their career. Because if you're not familiar with how unions work, you can go in blind and end up doing some major unrepairable damage to your resume by going against picket lines. And some of these people are going to be too eager to do it.
Don't get me wrong. I understand there are people out there that need to work. They've got bills to pay. They need to do things. I get that. We understand that. That's the point of doing the support and making sure that this gets resolved ASAP so everyone can get back to work. But there's also a little bit of selfishness there where you're screwing everyone else because you are trying to get a job and you're undercutting the whole thing. And sometimes the whole is greater than the part. Sometimes, depending on your perspective, your part is greater than the whole. And I get you have families and things like that. I understand that. But just remember, everyone else does too, and some of your actions will hurt the families of other people while helping your own. All right. Happy news, but also kind of related to this. Beetlejuice 2, this is coming from comicbook.com's Charlie Ridgely, is 99% done, according to Tim Burton. 36 years after Tim Burton's Beetlejuice made its big screen debut, the long-awaited sequel will finally be released in theaters around the world. Burton has returned to helm Beetlejuice 2 for Warner Brothers, with Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, and Catherine O'Hara all reprising their roles from the original. The film is still scheduled to release next year. The actual filming aspect of the production still needs to cross the finish line. Like most movie and TV projects, production on Beetlejuice 2 was shut down due to the ongoing strikes. According to Burton, the movie has less than 2 days left to film before it's completely done. Speaking to The Independent during the recent interview, Burton says the new movie is so close to finish, or is as close to finished as you can get. I feel grateful for what we got. Literally, it was a day and a half. We know what we have to do. It's 99% done. Excited. I mean, again, another reason why we need to get this strike solved so people can get back to work, projects can get finished, content can be made, movies can be put out. But I've been waiting 36 years, as long as I've been alive. We've been waiting for this sequel because Beetlejuice was fucking huge with Michael Keaton. Tim Burton in that time period, whether it was Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, he was on fucking fire. And now he's back.
100%. Everything you just said and then some. Danny Elfman. That's a name to remember. He's the guy who writes all the scores for Tim Burton's movies. Mm-hmm. Amazing composer. I'm just excited for it, just to see what they do with it. And this is, like you said, we were kids when the original came out. So I'm a bagpipe for it. Just speaking to the void of everything you just said and then some. I think that Beetlejuice will it'll knock it out of the park, and it'll be a good way to coast into however long we have to be in this writer's strike for. I saw the chat.
Yeah, I know. You just can't click on it. I want to make sure everyone got to see Taekwon flirting with you. And
then Tommy comes out of nowhere and flirts with both of us.
He did. He said, putting it all there, you might have a deal. Also said his nipples could cut diamonds looking at us. So, they were real hard. I'm stoked for it. That might be Zoe's Halloween costume next year. We can do Beetlejuice and Lydia, and dress Zoe up as Lydia. She's going. So we do like a photo shoot, and then we do like actual Halloween costumes. So for Halloween, her and I are going as Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope. But for the photo shoot with our friends and their kids, we're doing Pugsley, Wednesday, and Fester. So,
nice.
Yeah. We got that costume Sunday. We got that costume for Sunday. On the horror trail, which most of what we're going to do left here is on the horror trail. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is coming from Bloody Disgusting's John Squires. Another classic Pooh character gets a scary twist for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. A sequel to this year's Winnie the Pooh slasher movie. That is correct. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 is on the way and in production now, and IGN shares new imagery today. Want to see it?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Look at that.
That's amazing.
Look at that.
The rabbit.
The sequel will feature Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin, Piglet, Owl, and we recently learned from IGN confirms this week that Tigger will also be brought into the mix. Tigger is incredibly violent. He loves to torture his victims before killing them. Producer Scott Jeffrey tells IGN, teasing the twisted version of Tigger will meet next year. IGN also revealed the reason that Tigger wasn't used in the first movie is because the character wasn't in the public domain at the time. In 2024, however, he will be. It says bigger, badder. The sequel will feature new creature designs, a new cast, and a high death count, said writer-director Reese Frake Waterfield. However, this time Pooh and friends will be leaving the 100-acre woods and take their fight to the quiet community of Ashdown.
That looked like Rabbit at first, and then when you said Tigger, I was like,
yeah, if you look, you can see.
Yeah, I see
the stripes. Yep.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm exclusive. I'm excited.
I'm all of those things.
I'm excited. We'll close that. We'll close that. Let's play Jeopardy real quick. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, no, not me and Will. That's not happening.
Not a chance.
Not doing that one. I've seen that episode of South Park. I'll take an A.
Wheel of Fortune.
Nice try though.
He's gonna catch it. He's gonna try to catch us slipping, is what he's doing.
He will never catch me slipping, but he can try. I want to take this time to let everyone know that we appreciate you checking us out, and if you can, we would love for you to go to patreon.com/creatiaworld, where we have some awesome subscription-based services for you. One of them is only $1. You get 2 shows for $1. You get Return to Wrestling with Travis and I going back and talking old school WCW, all the way from the first Monday Nitro in 1995 up to our recent episode that we dropped, which is Sold Out 1998. This month you will get Super Brawl 1998, and you also get Multiverse with Travis and Mara, where they talk DC animated films for just $1. 2 shows, the entire back catalog, and the new episodes for just $1 a month. And then if you got a little bit more money, and again, I want you to go click the links. I want you to go to the Patreon. I want you to check it out. I want you to see what we can offer you. I'm not giving everything away. I'm not giving all the price points away. I want you to go browse and look. You can go to Linktree/CreationWorld. You can go to Linktree/Smack and Raw. You'll find the stuff there to find all of our shit. Linktree/CreationWorld to get you the Patreon, where you can go and see what we offer. But there is a tier that lets you watch our shows ad-free. That means, you hate ads, don't worry about them. All of our shows ad-free, and you get everything in the $1 tier along with it, and some other cool shit. So please go check that out. But since you are watching us live, that means that we have great sponsors that we'd like you to check out. We'd like you to use the promo codes. We'd like you to buy sex toys, buy stuff for your dog and or cat, and buy some W, because they're great products that we support, and we think you should too. And with that, Will, here, once I get rid of the banners, is a word from our sponsors.
Spice things up in the bedroom, then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. Because you see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog-related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creationworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creationworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creationworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful, clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, Dubby is made with high-quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix Dubby with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to dubby.creationworld.com and order your Dubby today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at dubby.creationworld.com for 10% off. Try Dubby today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
And we're back. Will, we got some trailers. You want to go happy or you want to go spooky first?
Let's go happy first.
All right. We have a trailer for a new video game. The announcement trailer for a new video game called Popocom that we are going to check out right now.
Did you notice how we unintentionally matched today?
I did not. Does your shirt also say Baby Daddy on it?
No, mine says Bruno, but still white shirt, black writing. You muted yourself.
This is actually gray?
Oh,
Like
it
Will?
looks. Oh, okay. Like me.
Or like Taekwon's pubes?
Because he's old. Looks like a fun Switch game.
Yeah, a little bubble blaster. I think Zoe would enjoy the shit out of this.
Oh,
Little platformer, okay.
I like it.
That was rude.
Yeah, he just stood her up. He's like, "No, I'm good."
What's up, bro? Trailer better end with him high-fiving her. I'm gonna be pissed.
Popcorn. Add it to your wish list now.
Boo. He never high-fived her.
And it wasn't listed as a Switch game.
It was not. PS4, PS5.
Surprising. That looked like a Nintendo game.
It did. And honestly, I was thinking, like, I used to, obviously Mario and all that, but like I used to be into Crash Bandicoot and shit like that. And I can't remember the last time I played a really good platformer that wasn't like Kate has what is it? Mario, the one with the hat where you got the hat and you can throw the hat on stuff and steal its.
That's not Galaxy. I know what you're talking about. I've played it. Yeah.
I played a little bit of that, but I haven't played a good platformer in a while. And I was like, oh, you know what? I maybe just some mind-numbing platforming, jumping, hopping, popping fun. I could be down for that.
I see a resurgence in platformers because the new Mario coming out, they went back to the 2D side scroller platformer base for Mario. Sonic's doing the same thing, going back to its origin and roots with that stuff. So I see a resurgence of platformer games, and I like it. I like when games go back to simple gameplay mechanics just to have fun. Not everything needs to be cinema.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to read because the rest of the trailers that I have are all because it's spooky season and we're spooky season people. So I'm going to read you the names and I'm going to let you tell me which one you want to watch first.
Okay.
No One Will Save You, Nightmare, The Jester, or Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
Let's start with The Jester.
The Jester. All right. I love including you guys and letting you guys pick what we watch instead of just being like, we're just going to watch this now.
It's all about including everybody in the process.
There it is. Come on.
Yo, Jesse, you good?
Trick or treat.
What in the world?
I tried. Wait, please.
I have hated this man my entire life.
I know you know what you did to cover up for something inside your gut. It is festering, gnawing at you. I know you can feel it and try to bury it. But that rot is spreading, a decaying hole swallowing your heart.
Ma'am, there's blood on you. Is it yours?
I never really believed in ghosts.
How much did we make today?
You look talk to me, Will.
I don't know. Like on the surface, I'm like, this looks awesome. But also it has some of those tendencies in horror movies that might go a little too cheesy for me.
Like?
The whole menacing guy in a clown mask that doesn't say anything the whole time. I feel like if your antagonist is going to be a silent antagonist, going the mime route probably isn't. I personally probably won't take it super seriously.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That I knew it was going to be something clown related because of the name. That's why I went with it first, because I was like, clowns aren't my favorite thing because they're either really scary or I almost feel like I want to laugh at how bad they are. And I'm not saying this looks bad, but like I said, there's some points that might be a little cheesy. But
The monologue took me out of it a little bit during the dad or the dude that was, when he started monologuing to her about her past or whatever, it was kind of distracting me from what looked like the rest of the fun of the movie. Like, the moving the tie and everything. Yeah. Like that all looks cool. I like the look of the character, but I'm hoping it's not one of those movies that tries to be deeper than it really needs to be entertaining.
That's what I'm worried about, is if they try to make it more than what it is. This will be a streaming watch for me, I think.
I'm gonna be real. I ain't watching that shit. All right, Nightmare, No One Will Save You, or Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
Wow, you're just going in the order that they're sitting in my tab too, so that kind of works.
Nice.
Let's see if you're 4 for 4.
Apple TV, that's a good sign.
I don't know if this will get to
Hey,
you.
Russell!
Also,
I can't go back in time and fix all the mistakes I made. But maybe I could leave something for the future. A legacy.
John Goodman?
Is on fire. I decided to do something about it. Hopes, dreams, ambitions. The mission was to protect their world and ours. It's what we wanted Monarch to be. Instead of chasing monsters.
If you come with me, you'll know everything, I promise.
I might have to get Apple TV now.
That looks amazing. That almost looks like the Kaiju 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're just living in their world now, and it's like, oh shit, they're back. We have to like get out before they kill us all. There's nothing we can do to stop it. And like, I'm here for it. That looks awesome.
Yeah, I might have to subscribe to Apple TV now, fuckers. Because my wife had a subscription for a show she was watching, then she got rid of it after she finished the show. But now, November, I think I'm gonna have to do that thing. Fuck. God damn it, another streaming service.
You'll be able to watch. What we'll do is when it drops, we'll give you hours, and then you
There
can
we go.
watch that, and you can watch Mythic Quest because I
just
think
won't-
you'll really like Mythic Quest.
We just won't tell anyone we're doing that, so that way you don't get in trouble.
I don't care.
Also, this can of Coke, I bought a 12-pack, right?
Yeah,
I also bought Dr. Pepper, so we're still the DP bros. And
For sure.
I just finished that. I pulled this can of Coke out of the refrigerator, and it is a third of the way full. The rest is just air.
really,
There's only a third of Coke in this fucking can. And
really.
I just opened it. Yes.
How is that plausible? How is that a thing?
I have no idea, but I'm not happy about it. I feel like I got gypped.
You
I got
did?
11. I got 11 and a third cans of Coke in a 12-pack that I paid for.
That's ridiculous. I also do that every now and then, by the way.
What?
Like about every fourth or fifth 12 pack will always be like plain regular canned Coke.
Well,
The
this is
rest
Coke
of the time-
Zero.
Yeah, and you drink Dr. Pepper, no sugar, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Zero sugar. So it's kind of
Yep.
the same thing. Yeah. I'll do Dr. Pepper or some flavor of Dr. Pepper. And then every now and then I'll just get plain regular Coke because I'll be like craving it.
Okay, Tony Khan.
Me in my 20s.
Nightmare or No One Will Save You.
Oh, you originally had No One Will Save You first, and now you switched them around. So I'm going to say Nightmare.
I tricked you.
Did you?
You
Okay.
did, yep.
All right. Because you moved the order around. So I thought that's why you did.
Well, I think the first time I started with Nightmare, and I
Did you?
ended with the first time I started with Nightmare, and I read everything backwards, and then I read everything forwards, and then I read everything backwards again.
Okay. I was trying to keep up with it, and I thought I had it down. Shutter's super cool.
Klar? Klar. Og så hadde dere gått litt egentlig.
Jeg fikk ingen
Foreign flick.
Hva har noen døde?
fulltidsjobb.
They don't
Egen
bother
ærlighet.
me anymore
Men,
because
ja,
my wife watches
det blir
everything with
faktisk bare
subtitles on
på
anyway, so I got to
Det er
read
musikk.
all my movies even if I can understand what they're saying.
I'm a subtitles person.
Når kom du hjem?
And Al hates it.
Oh, you just
She's just getting freaky with the couch.
Samme.
I've always wanted to have ghost sex.
Så fant jeg det bandrullen rundt
I think ghost sex would be at the top of my list.
Det er ekkelt.
100% I think that it would be fun.
Ever since Ghostbusters, when Dan Aykroyd got that blowjob from a ghost, I've been like, I kind of want to. I want to know what that's about.
I've had some wild freaky sex in my day. But I've never had ghost sex, and I think that would be new and different for me.
Also, is it cheating? It's a ghost.
It's like different area codes, different planes of existence.
Yeah.
Like I
I'm
feel
gonna
like there's a loophole here.
I'm gonna ask my wife about that. See what she says.
Det står på bløya.
What the?
Hun er rundt 6 uker på vei, og alt ser veldig bra ut. Det er ikke noe baby.
Oh,
She
You're
got
pregnant
pregnant
from a
by
ghost.
the ghost. Immaculate Conception?
Ja.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a
Den
ghost baby?
kikkelse en man
It's a ghost
coffee.
baby. That's why they
Schaffen,
can't
men
see
det
it.
är han.
Because it's a ghost. That looks creepy.
Hvorfor sa du ikke til meg at du var gravid?
Hennes opplevelse ligner på den klassiske beskrivelsen av mar. Et
What?
ondt vesen som oppsøker deg i søvn og paralyserer.
It's a nursery rhyme.
Oh. Shudder on AMC.
Hell yeah.
Ghost babies. I'm down for ghost babies.
Right? And like that also looked like consensual ghost sex. So like
Consent's important.
yep, consent is important. That leaves No One Will Save You, Will. That's your last option. You were so close. You were doing so well. Let's check this out. Hulu. I already have that.
Hulu. That's a big number.
That's a big.
Well, that was creepy. Wow.
Oh.
She got face planted by the door.
CTE.
It's like the mind flare from Stranger Things. Yup.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we saved the best one for last. Also, I was incorrect. That was lyrics from a White Stripes song.
Was not aware. That was awesome.
So, what did you like better, Monarch: Legacy of Monsters or No One Will Save You?
Both equally, but No One Will Save You is the blend of my two favorite types of horror, like the thriller, you're not sure what's happening horror, plus aliens. I love sci-fi stuff, so I'm always going to be cool with aliens and space travel and shit. I'm here for it. Plus, we know aliens are real now, so we're one step further to this being, like actual real life stuff. This is nonfiction now.
Yep. Yeah, I was trying to watch a trailer and Vince is blowing my phone up asking me about sweaty sessions and shit. Let me know when, Vince, you need that by, and if I have time, I will see if I can make it happen. Because I don't hide anything. We're breaking fourth walls here all the time. I got a couple more articles. This one is for all of you people looking to build your credit up or destroy it, one of the two. This is from VGC News. VGC News is Tom Ivan. Xbox is launching a MasterCard credit card in the US. It will be available to Xbox insiders this month and other players in 2024. Issued by Barclays, the no annual fee credit card will be available beginning on September 21st, 2023 for Xbox insiders and next year for all Xbox players. The Xbox MasterCard allows card members to earn card points with everyday purchases and redeem those points on games and add-ons at Xbox.com, said Dave McCarthy, Corporate Vice President of Xbox Player Services. Cardholders will earn 5 times the points on qualifying purchases within the Microsoft Store and 3 times points across eligible dining delivery services, including Grubhub, DoorDash, and streaming services like Netflix and Disney+. Players will be able to choose from 5 card designs and customize their MasterCard with their Xbox gamer tag. After their first purchase, they'll receive 5,000 card points, which equals a $50 value, plus 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for new members, which can also be gifted. APR rates range from 20.99% to 31.99%. See the full terms and conditions. Starfield was released last week and appears to have broken Microsoft's record for biggest launch day for an Xbox game studio title. Over 6 million people played the game by the end of the first official day of release, including over 1 million concurrent players, according to the platform holder. And I think they mentioned that because Game Pass. Xbox credit card, Will.
I think it's genius because the way they set it up with your points and stuff, if you have all your streaming services, if you have all of that and it's automatically like deducted, put all of that stuff onto this card, and at the end of the month, just pay it off like a normal bill and do it in one lump sum. And you would be able to, 1, build your credit, and 2, you'd have an open account that constantly gains your credit score, and 3, you would be getting all your points and money back for using stuff that you already pay for every month.
Well,
so it makes
getting that extra shit on, add-ons and games or whatever, depending on how many points you accumulate. But I agree, lumping it in with all of the things that you all read. So like switching your Disney Plus subscription, your Hulu subscription, everything over, getting charged on that, using that to gain 3 times the points. If you're a gamer, you're not trying to go out. You're not trying to leave the house and eat. You want food brought to you. You're using Grubhub. You're using DoorDash. So you get that as well. If you have a Grubhub or DoorDash subscription, you can also use that on there. You're gaining points there, plus all of your purchases. Like you said, if you're making purchases regularly anyway out of your bank account or off a debit card, now you're just putting them on there. You're paying them off before you accrue the interest. Not a terrible idea, and it'll help you build credit.
Bingo. It's actually a really good idea. I'm a PlayStation guy, so it does dig for shit for me, but
well, I mean, you got I don't know if you PC game or not. I know Travis does.
I do not.
Yeah.
I'm a part of the fruit convention.
The fruit convention?
Yeah, I've got Apple everything, including my computer.
I did, and then I got a gaming PC to do the podcasting because the Apple took a shit.
See, I think I'm going to go to PC when we upgrade from this. I'll probably go to a PC.
Yeah, I didn't know them, and I really like it. I also like the idea of having a credit card that says TNT Leatherface on it. So like
Will Murderface.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah.
That's because I kept saying Will Mr. Dr. Face.
It's always, people have already said Mr. Dr. Face is a joke, but yeah, Murderface.
Will Murderface. Okay, that makes so much more sense now.
Will Mr. Dr. Face.
I was like, that's kind of cute. He's Will Mr. Dr. Face. Last bit of news before we get out of here comes from IGN's Logan Plant. Attack on Titan's final release date seemingly revealed in a leak. The premiere date of the final episode of Attack on Titan has reportedly been leaked, according to NME. An unlisted YouTube video on the Anime Pony Canyon channel revealed that the final episode of Attack on Titan will air Saturday, November 4th. The description of the video, which has long since been made private, was an advertising an after party and special program celebrating Attack on Titan immediately following the final episode. They have it here and they have it translated. Let's see if I can pull the translation up. Maybe. There we go. You're going to open Twitter to it. To commemorate the 10th anniversary and completion of the TV anime broadcast of Attack on Titan, From Sunday, November 5th, 2023 to Wednesday, November 8th, 2023, Attack on Titan Worldwide will be held to commemorate the completion of the TV anime broadcast. We will be holding an after party. This event is the first fan participation launch in the history of anime, inviting all fans who have supported Attack on Titan to a special online cruise ship and celebrating the conclusion with the production team and cast. Immediately after the final episodes of the TV anime Attack on Titan, that will be broadcast at 2400 hours on Saturday, November 4th. No time zone there. There will be an opening party for 4 days, special programs by the production team and cast, and a grand venue that looks back on the past 10 years with famous songs. You can enjoy various special projects such as the finale. You can participate from home and abroad using your smartphone and PC. And currently, a trial world has been released to confirm operation, and you can explore the pier before the event begins. With this, while this definitely isn't an official confirmation of the release date, it does line up with the fall 2023 release window we learned about earlier this year. In July, Attack on Titan teased the final chapters special 2 with a brief teaser trailer and an official description that reads, "The fate of the world hangs in the balance as Eren unleashes the ultimate power of the Titans. With a burning determination to eliminate all who threaten Eldia, he leads an unstoppable army of colossal Titans towards Marley. Now, a motley crew of his former comrades and enemies scramble to halt his deadly mission. The only question is, can they stop him?"
Well, you watch a lot of Attack on Titan?
I have not. I've heard really good things about it. It takes me forever to get into animes. The only one I really ever watched outside of, I guess if you would consider Pokemon, was Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. And then I did One Punch Man on Hulu for a little bit, and started watching some other shit. Attack on Titan was always kind of on the list, but for me, regular, I guess not regular, but non-anime programming, more so live action, I guess, now at this stage of my life, has always kind of trumped when I'm like, all right, what can I watch? Oh, there's Attack on Titan, but there's also this, so it's always kind of fallen to the wayside. But with them streaming the finale, now I'll be able to just binge watch the entire series once it's done.
I can get behind that. I'm a wait till they're done person most of the time. My only exposure to Attack on Titan is Fortnite, because we got an Eren Yeager skin and his gear was in the game as like a mythic weapon, which was super cool, by the way, to be able to like fly around the map like you're fucking Spider-Man, and then you get the little shooty spear retractable things that explode. Primo. I was wrecking noobs with that shit.
Well, it's kind of like my only exposure to Zelda, or the world of Zelda, was in the Warriors, Hyrule Warriors game.
Yeah.
So,
like my least favorite Legend of Zelda game ever.
You mean the best one they ever made? Yeah, 100%.
It's agreed to disagree there, sir.
We will. We 100% will. I actually got the Game Boy, emulator that goes with the Switch, and I tried playing the original Zelda on that, and technology has come too far for me to go back and start something fresh without knowing it, not having the nostalgia for it.
You could just play Tears of the Kingdom though and enjoy it.
But I like to know. I'm a lore person. I like to know everything.
The best part about Tears of the Kingdom, though, and this is my favorite part, is they've tied it all together through the tears and the memories. Like they piece it together and they tell you about the multiverse of Zelda and why it happened the way it did. That's my favorite part about this game. That's why I wanted to get all the memories and shit done first, was because I realized what they were doing so early. Because I was like, oh, I want to see this and now this, and let's find this. And it was like Zelda was piecing together Hyrule's history for you through the game.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to sell it to you and Travis both. You guys will eventually play it.
Eventually. That is it for the show, though, Will. Easy hour. Where can they find everything? Botch Spots, Share Shots, Chef by Trade, and Mark by Choice, The Will Gray, and Rivet City Radio.
If you're interested in my shenanigans elsewhere, you can check the link tree at the Will Gray. You'll find everything that I do in the world of pro wrestling and otherwise for Botch Spots, for Rivet City Radio, for Off the Top Media, and my occasional shenanigans here at Creatia World as the honorary Oos.
And as always, you can follow everything Creatia World at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATI World at Instagram, TikTok, and X. Facebook.com/Creatia World, where you can also watch us live along with the YouTube and the Twitch. We have groups, Facebook.com/group/Them Dragons for all of your House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, and general dragon-related content. Please go check that out. If you're a wrestling fan, which is probably why you're here watching me and Will talk, Facebook.com/group/Smacking It Raw, where we have conversations for all of your mainstream weekly wrestling shows. When I say mainstream, that includes everything not Impact or NWA, because they're not at mainstream.
Unless I'm there.
They're super indies. But AEW, WWE, weekly television shows, chats there for that. And you can follow me on Twitter only at either Matt Ritter or at Getting Off for your horror content, Matt Ritter for your wrestling content, and on Threads, Instagram, and TikTok at Smacking It Raw. For a chef by trade, a mark by choice, the Will Gray. I am the patron saint of podcasting, the Warden Matt Ritter, and this has been your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub.